welcome back. You're watching Bottomline. The IMD has predicted a hotter than normal summer this year, and one sector that can benefit from this is the AC manufacturers. So will this be a summer bonanza for AC sales? Well, to understand it better, we have Santosh Yellapu of Angel Broking, who has a couple of picks in this sector. Thanks so much, Santosh, for joining us. I'm going to start off by what your expectation is, because there are two things that you watch out for. One is, of course, the fact that the IMD forecast seems to suggest that the summer is going to be worse. Be that, we have had hot summers in the last 2 years. We've had drought. So, I mean, the summers have been particularly bad. What are your expectations of this quarter vis-a-vis the last couple of periods?
Hi. The summers have been hotter across the country comparatively. If you look at the last 2 to 3 years trends, there has been across the country 2 to 3% increase in the heat wave across the country, and it is whereas in the last 2 to 3 years we've seen some pockets of the country seeing strong heat wave, but this time it is across the country. There is a strong summer season. Number one. Number two, also this time the summers have arrived early by a week to 10 days time period. So yes, this quarter, the Q1, which I would say would see very strong growth for AC sales. The sales have been seeing, if you look at the dealer, we did as per our dealer checks, sales from the month of February have been gradually picking up on a YOY basis, and especially in the first fortnight of April, as per our dealer checks, we are seeing in some pockets even doubling of sales. It means AC volumes have seen double sales on a YOY basis. Even in some pockets, we are seeing that the companies are run out of inventory. So we expect very strong AC sales going forward to be seen in Q1. And given that this heat wave is likely to continue for some more time, Q1 for all the AC based companies, like especially companies like Blue Star and Voltas, should see strong performance from their UCP segment, the unitary cooling product segment. Yes.
Right. What about the costs? Have raw material costs come down? Have margins, are they looking better for many of these companies? What's the picture on the operational level?
Yes, yes, the raw material prices on a YOY basis have come down, but given that the top line is the overall, if you look at the last since FY12, the entire industry has been reporting muted early single digit kind of growth, where in FY15 it was more of around 5% kind of growth we had seen for the industry. Now, whereas for FY16 we expect that trend to be at early double digits kind of growth, and with this heat wave, that looks to be a strong case now. Now, on such a scenario, we expect that when the top line is growing, all the companies are likely to report strong sales. We expect the benefit of the raw material decline to be shown to be felt at the operating margin levels. So yes, we expect a margin improvement scenario. The only caveat could be which companies try to gain market share by focusing aggressively on their advertisement spends. Now, given that Voltas is amongst the top 5 ad spender in the media space, we expect Voltas to see strong growth at the top line level and get benefits of the correction in the raw material prices, and hence we expect it to report at around 11% kind of EBIT margins from the segment in Q1.
Okay. Just an alert, as an aside, you've seen that flash on your screen. Aurobindo Pharma has got a US FDA approval for the generic version of Nexium, and the stock is climbing up about 1.7%. But Santosh, getting back to the two big players in the space, which is Voltas and Blue Star, what would your top pick be at this juncture, and how much of an upside do you see in that stock?
We recently initiated a month back on Voltas, almost some time back, post the Q2 results we had initiated, and we anticipated a strong summer season for the industry, and Voltas having 21% market share, we expected it to be amongst the top beneficiary from expected surge in the demand. And accordingly, we initiated in the stock with a price target of 353 rupees, reflecting an FY18 multiple of 21 times. And we continue to maintain our buy rating on Voltas. We also had upgraded some time back our rating on Blue Star, where our price target was met, and we again revised upwards to now 481 rupees. So there also we maintain a buy rating on Blue Star.
Okay, we leave it over there. Thanks so much, Santosh, for joining us. But let's get you a management check as well, because let's talk about one of those picks that Santosh mentioned, Blue Star. B. Tyagarajan, Joint Managing Director at Blue Star, joins us on the phone line. Mr. Tyagarajan, thanks so much for joining us.